Folks,
Hi,
welcome
welcome
to a
back.
very...
Hi, welcome back. Hi, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
Congratulations,
Hi.
you won.
You won.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Hi,
you
welcome
won.
back.
Welcome back. You've
Hi,
got
welcome
mail.
back.
You've
Welcome
got
back
mail.
to another
You
episode
know what I
of...
fucking hate?
What
is,
do you hate, Shoggy?
The job search app, Indeed, will keep
Hi,
sending
welcome
me
back.
notifications
Horny moms in
about
your area.
messages that it sent me notifications about, and I read the message.
Yeah.
And then weeks later, be like, "Hey, you got a message?" It's like, "Oh, did I?" It's like, "Oh no, it's the one you
That's
told
for
me
the
about
job.
like a week ago that
A
I
week
already
ago.
read 3 times."
Yeah.
I hate
Welcome
you,
back to
Indeed.
HomieVulgaris, everybody.
Hi, welcome back to HomieVulgaris.
Fuck.
I'm Ivy.
Fuck.
I'm Marcos.
I'm Marcos.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Fuck it. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Inhospitable.
Ruben is Marcos. Marcos is is yes.
I'm me. No, I'm just me.
Oh, he's me. Okay, so Marcos
I'm
is
you.
me. I'm
you.
Ivy.
No, but I'm
Marcos
you,
is
though.
me. I'm Ivy, and Ruben is Marcos, and Shogs.
Nobody.
No, I'm
Shogs
Marcos.
is nobody.
When they come and they ask who blinded you, nobody did it.
I am sick as a dog.
Why would somebody ask who blinded you when they're
And-
busting a nut?
Yeah, I'm sick as a
When they're
dog.
coming.
I don't think
I don't get it.
And I think I figured out how I got
Being
sick,
honest.
and it's kind of a funny story, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
It's a
is
6 out of 10.
Yeah, I've had it.
Thanks. Thank you for the pre-review from the guy who's
you're
had the
like-
early access to the story.
It got
if you're
one
looking at me-
tomato.
Yeah, because if you're looking at me and you're like, "Why the fuck is
There's a
Marcos
tomato in my
dressed,
sandwich.
dressed like that?" It's because my house is freezing cold.
That
I'm
makes
freezing
sense.
cold. This is the only way to stay warm in my stupid ass house. I
Yep.
look like a babushka, but also a mujahideen.
Oh, I thought it was because you had money.
You don't look like a mujahideen.
That's how people
I
dress
do
when they
look
have
like a
money.
No,
mujahideen.
you
I'm
just
look.
look like a Russian grandma.
No, I look like a Russian mujahideen's grandma.
you don't.
It's, yeah,
You
it's
don't.
yeah.
You
No,
look
it's
like a-
true.
That's a babushka. I'm
You
sorry.
guys are, fuck you guys. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. The pod's
Oh,
over,
look,
guys.
I look
Hey,
like-
look,
I
the
look-
Russians lost Afghanistan. You could be a babushka veteran of the Afghanistan
How
war,
about,
but
how
you know.
about now? If I do the, if I
We
put
never
the thing?
actually lost Afghanistan ourselves.
How about
We
now?
got that
Allah
on.
Lasagna! Lasagna! How about now?
No,
Is this it? No.
I can show you how to tie a shemagh.
Yeah.
Like,
I know how to-
like,
I know how to tie the
make a
shemagh.
video for the State
I can show
Department.
you how.
Anyways, what happened is
Here, Marco Rubio.
Yeah, what happened?
I have had a toothache for the past 3 weeks, like a horrible
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
It's because I've been eating sugar. I ate sugar ham for a whole week. I ate sugared ham for like an entire week.
You were brushing your teeth that week too, right?
I hope so. It's very
Okay.
hard for me
No,
to
it
remember
wasn't.
things. It's very hard
Okay.
for me to like day-to-day stuff. But I finally fixed that because I have like a phone app that's like do shit. Do shit. You have to push this thing to push this thing in order for this thing to happen. So like,
Okay.
so it's
Anybody
been
that
help. It's
brushes
been
their
helpful.
teeth knows they don't have to think about if they brush their teeth.
I know that, dude. I'm not a normal person, bro. I forget a lot of stuff. The thing that keeps me from
Why are you making shit up?
the thing that
I
keeps
love my
me,
little nighttime routine, you know?
The thing
I
that
go,
keeps
I
me-
put my pajamas on, brush my teeth,
I forget
take my
to fall
pills,
asleep
nice
sometimes.
little drink of water.
Right? I forget to fall
myself in
asleep
bed.
sometimes. I
It's very
forget.
nice.
You know what? You know what? One of the things that used to make me lose my jobs the most when I was younger was
Hold
I
on,
would
I have a
forget-
question.
Yeah,
You forget to fall asleep?
yeah. I forget to fall asleep.
Okay.
I just keep doing. I'm working on a task until
Just a point of clarity
I
there.
look at this until the sun is up, and I'm like, oh shit, I should have slept at some point. That's that happens to me a lot, more often than you would think.
You should take like melatonin or something at night.
That doesn't really help me. It just makes me loopy, but it doesn't really put me to sleep.
Melatonin makes you loopy?
Yeah, but like
I
not
was under
loopy.
the
It makes me,
impression that
like, drowsy.
long-term use of melatonin supplements might not be the best thing for you.
Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah,
just
but I mean,
have
if
to-
you're having like trouble like getting to sleep or whatever, like you're not tired when you need to go to bed, you could just like have a little tiny bit of melatonin, you know, to
Sister,
get,
I
the-
gotta
get the
tell
ball
you-
rolling.
I can't
gotta
handle
tell-
that stuff because I'll take some. I used to have this like a drink that I take that had melatonin, and I get angry because it make me sleepy. So like, no, hey, I paid good money for that. Why am I eepy? I gotta force myself to stay awake and enjoy the effects of the eepy drink.
Yeah, no, for me, my problem is that I am never really tired. Like I'm always exhausted. I'm always tired. So I don't know what properly tired feels like.
It's tired but never exhausted.
Yeah, like I don't really know. Like I always have some level of like.
I do a hard day's work. I feel it in my bones.
you got-
Go to
you got
bed.
soft hands.
Drop myself in bed and I fall
love-
right like asleep like a little baby.
I love
I'm
the idea
normal.
of a guy being like, brother, you got soft hands, and then he's about to jack the other guy off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a very funny idea to me. Saying that to the guy who's about to jack you off. Brother,
Apropos
you got soft
nothing,
hands.
You
Yeah,
just can't
just-
jack him off. Why would you
Yeah.
jack off the guy with soft hands?
So anyway, you're sick.
Yeah, so what happened is that I had a terrible toothache. I've had a terrible toothache, and I've been getting in the habit. The only thing, it's been keeping me up at night because it's really bad. I couldn't sleep. It was giving me pounding headaches. The thing that was putting me to sleep or getting me at least some rest was I was filling an ice bag full of, like...
Ice.
No, like a Ziploc bag full of ice and wrapping it in a paper towel and falling asleep on it.
Well, that's not good.
Well, the problem is that as you continue sleeping, it will melt. Your body heat will melt it, and you will wake up in a cold, freezing, like pool of
Nut.
of wet water that leaked out of the
Okay.
Ziploc all over your pillow. So I've been sleeping.
Nut.
Yeah, so I've been sleeping like that for like 4 days in a row, and it's been deeply, very viscerally cold in the Bay Area recently.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it gave me a cold because now I have a horrible cold.
I'm pretty sure that we proved germ theory at least a century ago. I don't think it's that.
No, you know that
because the cold lowers your
the cold
immunity.
lowers your immune system. Your immune.
It can also make you congested.
Yes, also, but I've had.
speaking
I've had
of sleeping-
53 there. Isn't
I had a dream about Marcos last night.
yeah, it's like
Ooh.
no, it was like 41.
Are you sucking them off?
I had a
41,
dream about
30.
Marcos where I was in a kitchen watching someone use like the deli slicer. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
talking about? And they were slicing Black Forest ham into like cold cuts.
Okay.
And I hear Marcos go like, "Hell yeah. Hell yeah." Like behind me.
Hell yeah.
And then when I turn around, I look at him and he goes, "This is real." And then I wake up.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
Hell yeah.
that's top 5 dreams I think I've ever heard.
Pretty good one.
This is real.
This
That
is
sounds like
real.
that sounds like some shit I would say apropos of nothing. So like it works anyways. Yeah, but I've been. I don't
God.
know. I've had a crazy week because my week has been really. I've had a very good mental health week.
That's
like
good.
mentally, I've had
That's
very
good.
good.
Mentally, mental health. You know, your mental health is
yeah,
mentally good.
But I've had like such a brutal physical health week. Right? Like there was a point I didn't sleep for like 3 days at the beginning of the week. Like Ruben was like, "Hey, let's play Arc Raiders, dude. I got off. Let's play." And I'm like, "Dog, I have not slept in 3 days." And he was like, "Jesus, like what do you
I was
got
like,
going
"Go to
on?"
sleep."
Yeah, go to sleep. And I did.
Go to sleep.
I did with the ice pack, and the ice pack put me to sleep, and then now I'm sick, and it just fucking sucks.
Well,
Anyways, but
You should try
I'm
sleeping
sick.
I think-
in an ice bath.
I think you should probably get your tooth looked at or something.
I cannot afford that at the moment. But
All right,
eventually I
well.
will, but I can't afford it now.
Why you dress like that then?
My Mansa Musa fit going into...
You should definitely sleep in an ice bath. There's there's nothing dangerous about sleeping
Who's
in
that?
an ice bath.
Who's that guy Mansa? You don't know who Mansa... Is it Mansa Musa?
Montezuma?
Yeah.
No, Mansa Musa.
Yeah, Mansa Musa is what's
that's
it called? The
richest
rich
man-
guy
I
from
know
Mali.
Yeah,
Mali.
the richest man from
Yeah.
Wonderland. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
single-handedly like crashed the global economy before it was
Multiple
even
times, yeah,
globalized
multiple
because
times.
he was giving away so much fucking money
Giving away
on
swag
his,
for no
on
reason,
his
yeah.
Hajj.
Yeah,
I know.
on the on the Hajj, he like literally bankrupted Egypt twice.
Yeah, like literally it caused like massive disruptions all across the world because he was like traveling along parts that were connected to the Silk Road.
yeah, literally,
Just
yeah.
had a
Crazy.
massive ripple effect across the world economy. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I know Manny Marco.
No, showing up. It's very funny to show up. Like
I know one Marco.
I've been trying to Marcos pill the group chat.
Oh.
Or not the group, the Discord.
How?
Okay.
Of teaching them about.
Aren't they already?
No, the evil Marcos. The evil Marcos is the Filipino.
No, Discord's more shoggy.
Is that why you're posting on both accounts
What do you mean?
at the same time?
I'm not posting on both accounts.
Because there's Soscos and then there's
Then there's me, the
There's
resplendent.
Sauce
the
Coast, and then
nosed
there's Marin. Those are his 2 accounts.
one. Yeah, Marin. I am Marin. And then there's Ivy the Grungus, who I also am, and Carrie.
Yeah,
the
right.
Carrie
That's why
account.
there's only one Ivy. You know.
Yeah,
It's just
and
me and Mark.
Shaggy.
Sauce
Shaggy is Ella. Shaggy posts as Ella.
Oh, you figured it out, huh?
You think I would know, dude? Someone comes out of the blue, is like, "Hey, let me offer you free therapy," and it's not you. Okay, dude. All right, bro. All right, dude. Yeah, it couldn't be anyone else. That is a very Shaggy thing to do. That is like,
Trick
let me offer.
somebody into.
Yeah. Tell me all of your deepest, darkest secrets. Let me let me utilize that for.
I had a pretty rough dream this week.
Tell us about it. It's stream
No.
time with the homies. Oh,
Okay.
cool, dude. Don't bring it up then,
I got
asshole.
a story to tell, but not for you. No,
It's-
I just wanted everybody to know that I'm not. letting them know.
Yeah. I also had a crazy dream this week. I apparently, this was told to me. So I remember it secondhand, if that makes sense. I apparently woke up and I turned to Abby and said, "You were really mad at my dream. I'm sorry." She said, "Thank you. You are forgiven." I was like, "Okay, great," and I fell back asleep.
I dreamed I was Charlie Kirk. And I was carrying the flame.
And you-
It was horrible.
Jesus Christ, dude. Let's see. I have been recently. Oh, I kind of didn't want to bring this up. I wanted to talk about this. I guess the theme for today's show that we're going to be talking about.
This is HomieVulgaris.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
Right.
It's not
Yep.
the Today Show.
Week's topic.
The marketing demons that put a poor woman from a Samsung fridge.
Yeah,
into,
look,
who checked
I-
herself
I-
into.
That cracked me up, and I don't feel like. I
If
mean,
you-
I'm sorry she's schizophrenic, but
Okay, stop.
This is the
Before
problem of-
before we get into it,
Yeah, we
please
gotta talk
explain
about
the context
Yes,
of
we have
what
to
you
please
guys are talking.
because not everyone is
about.
online, Shaggy. That's the point of this, right? Is I'm trying to introduce this.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody has.
Before you get to your take, let me introduce the story.
because
Okay,
then
alright.
your take will have more effect,
Yes,
I
precisely.
understand. I said okay,
Okay,
all right.
all right. All right, so what
You have to
happened-
Tell me.
What happened?
and you
is-
are wearing that hat.
yeah, the ACDC ass hat.
I got this hat for like $2.
Cause
at
I'm
the
sucking peen, I'm
like
choking
Donegal's
cock,
Daily.
I'm sucking peen. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I can do my ACDC, but I'm not sure my voice is.
Yeah, I don't
back
think
there,
you
but hang on,
you
let
just
me,
got the voice. Don't.
I am me.
Stop it,
Okay, hang on.
Okay, hold on. No, let's get back to
Rock
the
and roll, go, dang, dang, dang.
No,
Yeah, something like
no,
that.
no,
So
you're not even
I'm
close.
not gravelly enough for it right now.
So a
You
woman
may
in
never
the
be
UK
again.
A woman
You
in
gotta
the UK.
screech while
Oh
also
my
being
God.
gravelly. It's
I'm
kinda
going to
tricky.
fucking have an aneurysm if you don't. If please let me get this out. Please, for the love of
Okay.
Christ.
Are you talking
Okay.
about the
I don't know.
A
smart
woman
grid
in
ad?
the UK got an ad for something. It's like an ARG
Pluribus.
ad.
It's the new,
Pluribus. It's
the
this
new
show. I don't know
by
what the
Vince
show's about.
Gilligan on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, I don't watch any of that
It's pretty
stuff.
good.
So I don't watch. If you take me to your house and you're like, oh, let's watch Apple TV, I'm going to strangle
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Apple TV's got this thing where they have like all these really good shows, but like nobody
I would
seems to
listen.
watch them.
I don't. If you take me to your house and I see you have Apple TV on your device, I'm going to beat you to death, and I'm not going to feel bad
bitch.
about it. Okay, or hey, for you it'd be a whole lot of other reasons why I'm beating you to death. I have a litany of reasons to beat you to death.
If you
It's
take
just
me to your
adding
house
one
and you have
more.
Apple TV, I'm immediately like, what kind of cheese and wine do you have?
Yeah, that's too. You're living. You're
I
not.
got a nice truffle cheddar.
You're
right
part
now.
of the
It's quite good,
bourgeois,
actually.
but not in a cool way. In a way that makes you a target. It
Yeah.
makes you.
Anyway,
a mark.
so she got this fridge.
She got a fridge, a smart fridge.
She got a midge in the fridge.
She got a smart fridge. The smart fridge has ads. It plays ads.
That's crazy. I would never buy a whole device for my house that plays fucking ads
Yeah.
in my kitchen.
It's very
I already get
cyberpunk.
mad enough, dude. I already get mad enough that when I'm paying for gas and I'm being
Right.
advertised to on a screen.
So my mom,
like, that shit sucks.
My
They've
mom had, like-
started disabling the mute button on that shit too.
Down,
mom-
down
her
at the
mind
gas
is going.
station in town that has the best ice that I will drive out my way to go to sometimes for fountain soda because they have the good ice. They got a little thing on, they got a screen on their Coke machine that plays this song, like just a loop of like, it's not I like to move it. It's like, I like the boom, boom bass or something like that, but just loops like 10 seconds of the song over and over again. And I've talked to the guys who work at the gas station, like, I like your ice, but it is hell to get a soda here. And they're like, I know. It's like, it's gotta be worse for you. You hear that thing just out the corner of your ear all
I'm
night.
drowning out now. My mom, her mind is starting to go. She's not at that age. She's actually pretty young for this, but it's also like she's got a lot of other health issues. But her mind is starting to go. So she uses like Alexas around.
So
the
they
house.
got this smart TV, these smart.
I know.
Smart
Let me
fridges.
just explain.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Yeah.
You're getting off
Let
topic.
me get no. Oh my fucking.
I'm
Let me
trying to
get
help
to this.
you.
I'm trying to add to this. We have Alexas all over our house. The Alexas, they're like the screen Alexas. They all play ads for stuff, and they don't allow you. Or I have to go once a month at least and reconfigure and disable the fact that they make it so that they'll remind my mom to buy stuff she's never bought before. So I have to like go and be like, hey, just wipe all the settings, reset every once a month.
That's so tight.
Because you can't turn it off. And my mom not thinking, she's like, yeah, let me buy 5 pounds of cat food that I've never bought for a cat that we barely have. Like, yeah, let me do that. Right? Like, oh yeah, no, I need
Is
diapers.
that the cat that shits in your car?
Yeah, it is that we do. Like I said, barely have. It's a cat that lives around our house, but not in our house. Anyways,
It's a stray cat.
kind of. There's this lady has a smart fridge. It plays ads, and one of the ads was for this Pluribus show, and in the show it said the ad itself said, "We're sorry if we upset you, Cheryl."
Carol.
Right? Or
Carol.
Carol. Yeah,
Yeah,
Carol.
'cause
We're
I
sorry
think
if we
the
upset you,
lady-
Carol.
The lady
And-
I think is Carol.
Oh, and she believed that someone was trapped in her fridge and trying to communicate with her. So she thought she was having a psychiatric episode. She was very distraught,
Reasonable.
and she checked herself into a mental health facility. When she explained to them, they were like, "Okay, yeah, you're just having a flare up. That's what this is."
Yeah.
Then this is, I think, the part of the story that a lot of people didn't get that far to read. They sent her back home. She goes back home. She experiences this again and is like, okay, I am not through this. I actually need to go. She's getting more and more distraught. So she goes back for a second time. The second visit, at this point, a social worker decides to go to her house and physically sees the ad play, just happenstance.
Yeah.
And that is how the story breaks wide open.
Holy shit.
This is
So
why
this
we
woman-
should- the Internet of Everything was a mistake.
It was high key, yeah.
I can't even remember to say fridge because it's not in my psychic vocabulary to associate fridge with advertising. But your fridge should not have a screen.
Well, if you play
I've been
Cyberpunk,
saying this.
I've been playing Cyberpunk a lot, and one of the things that I was actually kind of interested in is, if you look, there's a lot of stuff in Cyberpunk. I've been playing it like an autistic weirdo recently because I've beaten everything and I don't want to play the game anymore. Now I just kind of want to live in the world.
Yeah,
So
that's how everybody's playing it now.
yeah. So I
I'm
just kind of
like, why are people still playing Cyberpunk? It's 2025. But
just walk around to see crazy hairdos and styles and hear people talk about stuff, and I don't know,
they
it's
fixed
interesting.
the
people.
thing where the children models.
No,
are just,
no,
like,
they made it
small
worse.
adults, so
They made
it's
it worse now, and it's very funny. It's extremely funny. I watched a child get out of a car, and it made me laugh so hard. Like, he pulled up and parked a car, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. But I was like, to be fair, that is like what America is going to look like, or what's left of America is going to look like in 40 years is like this. But in Cyberpunk, in all of your apartments that you end up, whether it's like a corpo apartment or like even the little dingy tent that you go, they have a vending machine, and the vending machine serves as your fridge. And I was thinking about, how do they restock the vending machine that is your fridge? Because like that is eventually the long-term goal, I feel like, because my old apartment complex that I lived in, the old apartment that I lived in back in the day, it was nice. It was kind of upscale. This is when I was working in Mercari and I had the money to like flex to live there. They used to have like a pantry, a joint pantry that was downstairs, and it was sponsored by Amazon, and it was cashless. And so you could go downstairs and you would buy stuff, and there was all these cameras that scanned you, and based on what you took, they would either charge it to your bill or charge it to your credit if you had a credit card on file. So when you went to go pay your bills, like at the end of them, or not your bills, your rent, based on how much you were pulling out of that pantry, you would also pay that on top of that. And it was heavily marked up. right? Like
I'm sure it was.
I remember like one time desperately like at a drunken haze, I got a soda and some gummy worms, and it was like $14 for both of those things. Crazy. And I remember being like,
Gummy
God
worm
damn.
prices have actually gone up.
Yeah, but that's a whole other separate issue. I do want to get into gummy worm economy because that is you're
Dude,
right.
Everything's gone up, man.
But no,
like,
gummy
the
worms
shampoo
have
that we
no
buy has gone
fucking-
up like $2.
Gummy worms have no fucking business inflating.
Yeah, they've
Because-
inflated more like than other things too. It's kind of weird. I've
It
been like,
makes
what the
no
fuck?
fuck because
They got
gelatin.
these bags of like these gummy treats down at the gas station. Some look really good, but they're $10 fucking bucks. I'm like, hell no.
Gelatin
no.
is one of the cheapest substances on earth,
Yeah.
right? And it continues to get made cheaper every year based on
more
the available.
bones
Yeah,
we
based
get,
on the
you know?
available. Like literally, there's like the more things get, the more scale because it's a byproduct of mass slaughter, right? It's a byproduct of like the mass slaughterhouse thing. It's just the bones and Jello and not just it's the bones and like all
Cows
kinds.
and, yeah,
neat-
it's the collagen from the
yeah, all
bones.
of it, toes and fingernails and titty parts that can't be used, all the stuff that you can't eat on an
I use
animal.
every part of the titty.
Yeah, Shoggy's kind of Native American in that way. I suck
I
every
like
part
the
of
top
the titty.
It, I like the bottom of it, and you got a little look at the side. That's good, and the nips. Very
Shog's
good.
like I suck every part of the titty, brother.
I got a pretty good Native American.
I know you do. I don't like
Oh,
when you do it.
Lord.
You're not allowed to do it. I'm allowed to do it because I'm
This is
technically
a
Native. I'm
Public
technically.
episode, right? I
Yes,
think
public.
Switches.
so.
See how he switches from Mexican to Native as soon as it's convenient to him.
Oh my god, there's this almost one and the same, dog. They're almost one and the same. Historically, they're almost one and the same.
Yeah, my mom,
Anyways.
my family, they gave
believe
their
it.
DNA to the fucking Mormons recently.
Oh,
and,
really? Yeah.
did the 23andMe.
And you're
Turns
40%
out,
black?
I always
That'd be-
thought I always thought I was very Irish on my dad's side.
Uh-huh.
Turns out, not a lot of Irish on my dad's side, but a lot on my mom's side. So I'm actually more Irish than I thought I was.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay.
Correction. They'll never get my fucking DNA.
They already have it. If they have your mom's, if you have your
They
parents,
have half of it.
they. Anyways, they.
But which half? They have to guess.
That's right. They don't know.
Yeah.
which one.
The one that always lies or the one that always tells
Exactly.
the truth, you know? It's
Exactly.
part of your
I
DNA.
don't
Exactly.
have a part. There's no part of my DNA that always tells the truth.
But yeah, this lady checked herself in. Story got broken wide open. And like, the more I think about this, does kind of tie back into the cyberpunk. Who fills your vending machine, like how like inside of your house? Because I do think that like the long term future, if we don't try and fix our food distribution, our capacity, like the way that we produce food in a much larger scale, if we don't fix any of that stuff, what's going to happen is they are going to phase grocery stores out entirely, and then it is going to be we are going to install the food cube factory in your living room, and it's required by law that you have it and you have to pay
Not
for
me.
it.
I'll
Well,
live
it's a
out
system
the
of
woods. I will hunt
tubes.
deer. I'm
Well, but you don't want that. You like the guys who hunt deer and all that stuff. I understand the sentiment. I just don't
I'll be
understand.
very hungry because I'll be bad at it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, in order for you to become, and like I could totally be proven wrong on this. I'm kind of ignorant on this one part, but in order for you to become, like hunter, like dependent on the land, to become a hunter, to hunt your own food, to grow your own stuff, a lot of it requires a large upfront investment in the land itself.
Yeah.
You have to be capable of
You gotta buy your
buying.
way out of slavery.
Yeah, and like, but even then, you are still kind of, you can't. I know that there are like restraints, like you can't just hunt everything that comes on your land. You have to. There's like fish and game wardens. You have to like. There's a lot of stuff, and I don't ever want to.
You're not gonna phase out grocery stores, though. The grocery stores make too much money.
For
Amazon
now,
would like to, but
No, I'm
they'd
saying
have to go
for-
up against like the Waltons, who the Waltons have a pretty big war
dog.
chest,
People
I
were
think.
saying that about. People were saying about like. Listen, recently, the Netflix WB merger, all bets are off, right? They are really, everything is going to eventually going to like turn into one major corporation. It's really getting to that. It's real consolidation hours we're looking at. Like real real cyberpunk, but in a bad way, where only 4 things run, like where it's Arasaka, Militech,
Yeah,
and
I know.
you know, what do you?
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
It's Ivy here. I just want to remind everybody that this has happened before, actually,
Yes.
and will happen again. And the reason it is happening is because of an effort towards deregulation.
Yes.
And what solved it was an effort towards regulation. So remember the robber barons of the 1800s, the late 1800s, early 1900s. Those are basically the same guy as now, except now we have like spiritually cheap
No.
robber barons who don't
Yeah,
feel
like
bad about things.
These guys, these
Um,
aren't the same guys. Those guys
no-
actually, they worked to build. They provided the
you
blood
have
and
the
bones
most
that they built
ass-
their empire
You
on.
have the most ass take on this I've ever heard.
No, they built their fucking empires on a hill of blood and bones.
Have
and they
you watched
made
The
sure those
Magnificent
blood and
Seven?
bones were there themselves. These
Have
fucking modern tech people, they don't even make money. They're not. They're just.
Have you watched The Magnificent Seven, Choggy? You're the guy rooting for the guy who bought the whole
I'm
town.
not rooting for
You
it.
are rooting for the guy.
I'm
He
saying
did
that
it-
they were of a
he's
higher caliber than the ones we have these
He's
days.
a hardworking American. He deserves to buy that town and burn the church down. That's fine that he
Yeah.
did that. That's his
Not my
church. He
fault. You
bought
can
it.
only see
It's-
like the good thing, bad thing. You got your like little baby brain, man. I'm
No,
just saying
that's
they
not-
were of a
you just
higher
gotta-
they were higher caliber villain than we have now. These baby men villains.
I
who
would-
don't
I would
actually even
honestly-
make money. Elon Musk doesn't have a fortune. His value is all mostly like tied up in stock holdings. And
I would
and
honestly say
perception.
that makes them a little bit better than the robber barons of yore.
They don't have to
right,
get up
because
and go. They don't have the ambition.
But I don't mean by better like I don't mean better like they're cooler. I mean better in the sense that they're harder to touch.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's
it used,
true. I hate
it
that
used to
about-
be like Leviticus Cornwall or guys like that, right? Like when you're fighting like Bart Bogue, when you're fighting those guys, you could always just burn down enough of their infrastructure, and then they would leave you alone because it cost too much money for them to try and continue to do. So there's like an actual cost that can be affected. What can you do to destroy Amazon's?
I can tell you, but I'm not supposed to. I've been thinking about this a lot, but I haven't
no,
thought
but,
about
like-
it at all, and I don't know why anybody would even ask me, and I don't have any opinions on the matter. So.
You can't
It's true.
functionally. You can't get a posse together to go and burn down
Are you gonna
enough.
make me do this? Are you gonna make me do this?
infrastructure. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
you
like-
don't need a posse. You need drones.
True.
Yeah, and who are you gonna buy the drones from, Shoggy?
They'll sell them to you. Don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter,
You
but
can
they
go to
have.
the Radio Shack. You can buy drone. You can go to the mall and
I'm
buy
only-
a bunch
I'm
of drones
ethically
in
sourcing.
Cat-
You
I'm
can
ethically
actually
sourcing my
you can
drones.
actually buy the drones direct from Amazon and have them ship them to your house,
or if
and then
you're
send them
smart,
right back.
Yeah,
or
they
if
said-
you're smart, you can go buy them in cash at a local establishment without security cameras.
Nah, there's literally no such thing as what you're talking about. But that's not the
Yeah,
point of
there
what
are.
I'm trying to say. Even then,
I can go
there-
to the mall and give me
The-
pay
the
Cash
hundreds
App $, Shaga folks.
The
Send me a
hundreds
bunch
of
of money. I will
millions-
go get the drones for them. We're going.
The
We're
hundreds
targeting
of-
the data centers.
the hundreds of millions that was
Jesus Christ.
calculable, of like these old school, old timey robber baron villains. They were on scales of hundreds of millions,
Yeah.
maybe possibly a billion, but still hundreds of millions. And it required some kind of infrastructure. There was some kind of agreement where people will not work for you if you do not pay them,
Yeah.
right? That kind of kept them honest, and in a much larger part allowed them to be a little bit more not as insidious, not as evil upfront. With the continued progress of automation and AI,
No, they were more evil. They were like more evil to
Hold-
their workers
hold
than
on.
the modern guys are. To be fair.
let me. I think that's I think that's bad. I think it's a bad narrative. I think it's a bad way to look at it, because I think that cruelty back then wasn't as cruel because it was more personable. If that makes any sense, right? A
I mean,
guy's
at least he's got my actual blood on his hands.
a guy knifing me in the stomach over a labor dispute is much different than a guy buying my entire neighborhood and cutting me off from access and making me move constantly and like just completely eroding away whatever financial freedom or any kind of just, I will now have to live perpetually running away from or running job to job to try and figure out a way to live. That's like an indignity that I don't think most people can even fathom, but that is the reality for a lot of people in this world, especially in the US, right? A lot of people are transient workers. They're waiting for their next job to get them. It's like, I'm going California. It's still the same. It's 1939 all over again, right? Or
I'm telling you though, these guys actually do still have infrastructure. It's just all
But
digital, and so that's what you go after.
I understand that, but it's also like their worth is more than the U.S. government itself. This is like the Lehman Brothers. It's the Lehman Brothers shit. It's the Big Short shit, right? It's like these companies could not go down because if they go down, they are taking the entire economy with them. Yeah. Like Nvidia is eventually the Nvidia bubble is going to bust. When that happens, everyone is like, "Oh, yay, no more AI." No, dude, bailout, motherfucker. AI is now part of the military, right? AI is now.
Yeah, see, when they bust, they're gonna go. They're not gonna explode. They're gonna come because they're gonna be saved by the government.
Yes, they're actively working towards a bubble. They want a bubble. The AI bubble will pop. It is a sure thing. It is part of the growth process. It is part of the continued process. So I'm not saying it's hopeless and there is no way to do anything.
I am.
But I definitely...
I am not actually. I probably have more hope than you do.
It's not that I don't have hope. I just think that...
about it because if I ever want to do anything, I don't really want to trail.
I think I'm more pragmatic about it. Like, I'm more focused on things that I can.
I feel like actually, like, not to point anything at Shogs, but I actually feel like Shogs maybe technically has the most pragmatic approach.
I don't think so. I think, like, for instance, right? I'm not in my local postal workers union anymore. I'm not a postal worker. I don't benefit from helping them in the way that I do. I go once a month and I help them fix their decrepit, falling apart office, just doing random stuff. I recently put the wax ring on a toilet for them and like fucking sealed up all the drafty holes in all of their, in all the, like in all the I had to recock all the bottom of the toilet, not the toilet, there was leaky water everywhere from all the fixtures. I had to recock all that stuff. I'm doing all this stuff because, not because like I do like these people, but I'm also because by improving their life and their situations, by making it so that they don't have to spend money on getting contractors out there to do shit, they can now put what little money they get for their for their union towards actual postal workers and postal employees to get more service out of what they need, right? Like they now have the hours to pay for people to be on the case so that management doesn't fuck them over as much. I believe in this shit, right? By doing this kind of stuff, it's small, it's infinitesimally small, but I do this stuff because to not do it, in my opinion, is cowardly, right? It's cowed. It's like, there's a lot of, I also want to
You call me a coward because I don't go volunteer for a union of a company.
No. I'm saying that there is.
I appreciate that, man.
I'm not calling you a coward,
like
asshole. Let me get to it.
You don't know me.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that I saw a need and I fulfilled it.
Take these chains off and say it again.
I said I saw a need and I fulfilled the need is what I'm trying to say, right? And I continue doing that, not just with the union stuff, but also
a need too. You know.
I also volunteer. I also volunteer with certain churches, and I try to do the food service stuff, and I want, because what I'm trying to get at is that helping people in your immediate surroundings helps better the world and inspire people who can do bigger and better things to do bigger and better things.
Oh, right? I mean, yeah, sure.
It's a very lib take, and I hate it. It's one of the worst parts about me.
No, you're right. No, you're right. But I think that there's like kind of the word used was pragmatism.
Yeah, that's
word
pragmatic.
used was pragmatic.
That is pragmatic. Because
it is also pragmatic to directly assault your enemy.
Yeah, but like,
I'm not. Look, I'm not.
At what cost is what I'm trying to say, right? At what cost, right? Because if you were to do any of those things, then what happens? You don't become the martyr that you want.
You're not gonna catch me.
The Luigi guy.
I don't wanna be a fucking martyr.
The Luigi guy
I want to get away with it.
Shogs has the right idea.
Luigi is the one exception to prove the entire rule, because before Luigi, in the third world, there are millions of people who have done similar things to try and affect change and have only been beaten to death or destroyed publicly, nationally, with the help of the U.S. government or other places, right?
Yeah.
That shit is coming home to roost. It will always come home to roost, right? The stuff, I got Marcos on the brain because I was showing people in the Discord.
This is fun.
But in the Philippines, the first lady, what's her name? Imelda Marcos, she got attacked by a guy wielding a machete. Does anyone know that she like
jealous of her swag?
Literally low key? That's exactly why that happened. He was like, her swag is too good, and then he fucking she like tried to. It was crazy, but America was the people.
I'm fucking tired of this topic. Honestly, let's talk about something else. I'm really tired. Like America, bad things keep coming. Yo, well, let's talk about all the bad shit that's gonna like.
Now I'm calling you a coward. now I'm calling you a coward.
It only takes so many weeks in a row of it.
None of you like you don't.
I've been playing God of War.
I live in Montana, man. They don't even have any data centers near me. I can.
There's none. It's crazy because there's none out here either. Google does not have any data centers out here.
Yeah, you don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, they would never
like
do
their
something like that.
electricity prices where they are.
Yeah, they would never do some stupid shit like that out here.
But back home, back in Indiana, they are.
Yeah. Well,
even my dad, I was talking to him recently, even he was starting like, I wonder when people are going to start bombing the data centers. My dad's a paleo-conservative, and he's starting to be like, I think that they'll probably start doing terrorism because it's the only reasonable solution.
I think that's foolish. I think that people don't understand how data centers work, and so they think that blowing up the infrastructure for a data center would actually affect something because they think it's Fight Club, but that's not how that works at all. These places are built with redundancies involved. You blow up one, there's 10 or 11 more to take up its place.
Just blow up one.
Yeah, but even if you blow up 15 or 16, the way that
here's your counterpoint. These things have redundancies. May I present Cloudflare, Amazon Web Services?
Yeah.
Both
true.
of these things frequently go down because one thing fucks up.
That's been a little weird that we had like that AWS and Cloudflare both had these big fuck ups like within such a short window. It's like, what's going on?
But I don't think it's that weird.
Can I point out that all you need is just more bombs and more people?
Yeah, it's true they've got backups, but they don't have an infinite number of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
they might do something if you get each place one at a time, but if all of them go off at the same time,
I think the idea of ordering bombs from Amazon to bomb Amazon is not going to work out the way you think it's going.
I think that's a great bit. That's a great bit.
I don't think it's going to work out quite like you imagine it working out, dude.
It's not the only solution. It's part of a multi-prong approach, but it's an option for people.
Listen, I'm kind of a lib. I'm not gonna lie to you. Becoming more as I get older. I'm becoming more liberal, but less fascist, but more fascist. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
I think it's good to become less fascist.
No, I'm becoming.
Yeah, you look like shit, bro.
Brain fascist is the
what?
Brain fascism.
Most fascism is in the toe, but his is in the brain.
Oh, I see. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, most people. The way that I've been
fascism is carried in the balls.
Yeah, fascism is stored in the balls, except for mine, which is stored in the brain. Right. I was telling, this is TMI, but I was talking to Ruben. Does anyone else have this problem? I was talking to Ruben about this. My nutsack doesn't hang. It's on.
All right, anyhow,
it's on both
sides.
It's on both sides of my balls. It's on both sides of my.
So I've been playing God of War.
I am desperately trying to finish Death Stranding 2 before my friend takes his PlayStation 5 back.
Dude,
Death Stranding 2, I really want to play it. I wish it was on the computer, honestly.
I could not get into it at all.
I really like it. It's a little bit, my problem is it's a little bit easier than the first one, and I don't like that.
Is it?
I don't need to plan my routes as meticulously. You can kind of. They made the terrain.
Okay.
They were a little. It's a little too player friendly at points. I'm like, come on. Except I did have a few deliveries the other night. Just like, okay, come on in the other direction, because this is how am I supposed to get up there, man?
Death Stranding 2 is trying to play it. I only got about 3 hours in, and I couldn't get any further because it was giving me the same feeling that Cats. Trying to watch like on YouTube the like video, like the musical, the Cats musical videos
Yeah,
that they do.
I've seen it like 6 times. Oh,
trying to-
you mean the... Wait.
Like the
movie?
I don't know what it is.
2019 movie? Of
No, not the
Broadway
movie.
play? Oh,
no,
okay.
not the plays, the actual Broadway plays that they upload on YouTube that you can watch sometimes, right?
The slime tutorials?
No, hold on. Let me just.
That's why. See, if you want to watch a Broadway show on
Shaggy
on
has
YouTube,
tried to get me to watch Broadway musicals before in the past, and Broadway in general, all musicals in general, most musicals, with the only exception being Sweeney Todd. I fuck with it heavily,
Sweeney Todd.
but especially Cats, trying to watch Cats filled me with it's an eldritch homophobia. I don't know how to explain this. It's not that what they're doing is gay, because it's not homosexual in the sense that, like, listen, I kiss guys. I fucking have sex with men. And men have sex with me in my ass.
You invented
sometimes.
Kiss Guys Night.
I invented Kiss Guys Night. I have no problem showing affection and between, like, understanding and enjoying affection between men. However, whatever the fuck Cats,
jacking men in the woods.
yeah, exactly, tied up to a bush trying to do psychological damage while I look them
is
so
like
in the eye.
fucking them, and then they kiss you, and that's
No,
horrible.
that's not. No, this is. Cats doesn't really fall on this scale. I don't know how to explain
Cringy.
this.
It's cringy as fuck.
It's yeah, but it's not just cringe. It makes me violent. It makes me want to fucking sock everyone
Yeah,
who was
'cause they don't care
involved
that
in this.
they don't care that you think that they're cringe, and that infuriates you.
No, that's not it at all. That's a
it is.
terrible misreading. This is more like I am trying to protect myself from what I'm
Talking to
looking
the
at.
guy
It's
reads
fighting
at a 20th grade
it-
grade reading level here. I
it
can read. Okay?
The 20th grade reading level.
First off, Shaggy, I actually have a certificate that says that I know how to read. Right. Then I have reading comprehension. Where's yours
Pull it
at?
out. How come you never? You talk about it, but none of us
I
have
posted
seen
it. I posted it multiple times.
Yeah, I got one. Except I got one. Like, God, like over 20 years ago, and I have
Yeah,
no
so it's out of
clue
date.
Where it is.
So it's out of date. Is what it sounds like to me. So it kind of sounds like you didn't get the update, and I did. It
I'm
kinda
reading
sounds like I
William Faulkner. You got to be at like at least.
I'm
the
also
17th
reading.
grade
reading
level
William
for that.
Faulkner too, asshole. We're in the same book club together.
You can't shit
dickhead.
on Shaggy just because he has the base game, and you just came up in here with like the DLC pass, bro.
He didn't even
alright?
have the base game. He only has the DLC.
Yeah, you bought the DLC with no
base
game.
Dude, my mom did that to me when I was like a teenager one time for Fallout, and I've never been so. I was so mad, but I couldn't be mad at her because like it was an honest mistake, and I totally understand. But I was so fucking mad about it. It was back when you had to buy the physical CDs, the physical discs.
Yeah.
You know, and so she went out and she thought, because like I like just lost my job. I had just been through a bad breakup. I was just going through some shit, and my mom knew that I liked been wanting to play Fallout for a long time because I talked about it nonstop. And I was like maybe like 19, 20. I just moved back home, and my mom was like, "Oh, Mijo, I got you something," and she got me Fallout. But it was the fucking, what is it? The Blood and Money, or the one where you go to the casino. You know what I'm talking about? I can't remember what it's called. Yeah,
It's for New Vegas.
Yeah, for New Vegas, and I go and I'm like, I'm so excited about it. I just pop it in and I'm like, oh, you need the base game, and I'm like, I was like, thanks, Mom. I didn't get mad. But
Yeah, it's hard to get mad about when people do something.
Yeah,
do
that-
it wrong.
I was mad though. I'm not gonna, I was very upset. I was very
The fact
pissed
that you
off.
can't
about
be
it.
mad at them kind of makes it even worse.
Yeah, it makes you more mad, and then you're just kind of stewing in your head. I will say that one of the things that's nice about being friends with Shaggy is you don't ever have to explain silently boiling rage, because Shaggy's been there. Shaggy is
I'm always there.
yeah.
Secret cap. I'm always angry.
Shaggy's he's just silently boiling rage nonstop. There's nothing you could do. He just accepts it. No, I get it. You don't have to
Nothing
explain
but nut rage.
that. Yeah.
Anger is a gift that has been given to me by the sickness, which I am down with.
Anyways, I was saying I tried to watch Cats,
Yes.
and it filled me.
You shouldn't. Cats is advanced. Like, you have to be a real fucking. I'm sorry, folks. You gotta be a real true to love cats.
That was the word I was trying to avoid using, but yeah, no, you're 100%
So you
correct.
can't talk about cats without bringing it in, because
It was
is
Mr.
spiritually.
What killed me was Mr. Mephistopheles' introduction. I couldn't get further than that.
Well, that's
right?
pretty late into the show.
Yeah, I stuck it out.
We're almost over. They're about to bring old Deuteronomy back.
I had stuck it out. Right? What was that guy?
Oh,
Tum Tum Tugger or Tugger? Or what was his name? Was it Cock Tugger? I can't remember. What's his name?
Rum Tum Tugger.
Rum Tum Tugger. And I was
he's just like me.
Such an awful name.
I was low key. As I was watching Rum Tum Tugger, I was like, he is just like me for real. And I was like, this is the only thing keeping me through this. This is the only thing keeping me through this whole fucking thing.
But I bought you a Christmas present early, and he is like you for real.
I don't believe in Christmas, so I'm not gonna do the surprise. But I'm making this for Ruben. I'm gonna paint him a little like what are those called?
This is great. Yeah. This is great.
Are his teeth showing? I don't think I saw that the first time.
Yeah, well, I started painting. This is your painting that I did. For the, it's like if you're not watch on the YouTube because we get a little bit of money with it. Stop it!
I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Look, Skillshake's Railway Cat is a song that I've had stuck in my head for years. It's just upsettingly catchy.
Shaggy,
yeah,
you know the main difference. I say this all the time. But it's true, and it gets truer every year. I have sex with men, and I do gay shit, but you're a fucking. Yeah, like you just bothers me.
I wholly embraced it the day that I was riding
pulling up the stop button.
Yeah, she's pulling.
I wholly embraced it the day I was riding my scooter around my hometown. Somebody, a pickup truck, pulled up alongside me, screamed, and threw a cup of ice out their window at me. I was like, I don't even know you.
But they knew.
It was a stranger. It's like,
I bet you that guy loves musicals, and they pointed you.
I was like,
that's not that bad.
Be it.
One time I was on my bike and someone threw an orange at me.
Oh, dude.
What'd they call you?
What do you think?
Matt.
No.
Yeah, I can think of a few. I mean, you gotta be more specific.
That's what I would have said. Personally, that's what I would have.
They called me threw an orange at my back, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, hey.
I would have hit you. I would have called you that.
I wasn't even fucking doing anything. Like I was just riding my bike home.
That's mean.
Well,
that's
time
mean.
for you to
I
get
ride
really
down
into
the street
cats.
every fucking day.
That's mean. But also, you are stylish. That's your fault for being stylish as fuck. That's your fault. Like,
I'm
what
trying
do
to
you
think which of the cats from Cats Ruben would be.
Anyways, I couldn't get past Mr. Mephistopheles. I couldn't get past them trying to introduce him, right? Because like when they introduced him and he's just like I was like, I gotta get the fuck. I have to leave. I can't do this.
Cats is a weird one because there is kind of Cats canon, but it's not fanon. It's made up by the performers largely, and it is accepted amongst performers that Mr. Mephistopheles is gay, and he is gay. He's brothers with
my brother in Christ. The entire cast of that shit is gay.
Yeah, I know, but like there's actor. I know, but look, all theater is gay, but then you can't. You need to have like subcategories so you can kind of like have more.
And I tried to watch. I also tried to watch the Phantom of the Opera. Right, I've been trying to.
Actually, one that I was going to think about bringing up.
I was trying to watch it on YouTube. The like little I forget what production of it was. But it might not even been. It might have been off Broadway. But I'm watching like Phantom of the Opera, whatever the first one that pops up when you YouTube Phantom of the Opera, right? And I'm trying to watch it, and I don't know if it's maybe just the actor or the performance, but when they introduced the Phantom, I lost it. I could not watch. I'm like, how does anyone take this seriously at all? Because the way he came out with a mask, and he's just like, like I can't express it to you how homoerotic the entire thing was. It was
I am
crazy.
Just theater is gay. I'm just
Trump's
now
favorite
hearing
musical.
this for the first time.
Wow.
It's not gay. It's not gay. It's I don't know how to explain this. It's cringe, but in a way that I can't fathom. I like cringe. I like when a guy goes on Instagram and he sings a song when he's like, "I'll take you to wonder why." I like that. That's cringe. And I like it. It's funny. It makes me laugh. That guy is 100% serious. He believes in what he's doing. He thinks he's going to make a difference in this world, and it's commendable. Theater, I do not understand. I will never understand. I can't. There's something like an anathema to me. I can't even begin to fucking fathom what's going on with it.
Okay, let me explain. You like movies, right?
Sometimes.
You've been known to. You've been known to enjoy a movie or two.
I like bad movies more than I like good movies.
Well, theater's not like that. All right, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I didn't think about it. No, I never. You know what? I never thought about it that way before.
God, what was that?
It's different.
Dude, those are Come Town drop.
I need to send you our. We need to get our own original drops. Like, I will not live.
We do. Well, I mean, I've got a lot of our own original drops.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just
Okay.
God damn.
Did you see that? Yeah, I'm sorry that I saw Ivy was hating that entire segment.
Listen, we went from talking about one thing that you hate to like, I tried to just kind of segue into fucking literally anything else, and then you were like, "Okay, let's talk about cats," and I was like, "All right, this could be interesting."
Well, no, because
but it's you got to talk about how much. Wait, what? Sorry.
It got there somehow because Death Stranding 2 reminds him of cats.
Death Stranding 2 is cats. It is cats.
Okay, see, this might be a topic worth pursuing if we stay on this one.
I have
okay.
no idea how you're gonna get there, but first of all,
I have no. Yeah, see, this is what I'm interested in. I want to see this mental gymnastic
Death
jump
Stranding
here.
2 is every single cutscene is cats. It gives me the same cringe that cats gave me. Like, especially with the like light guitar shit and he's got like crying makeup and he's just, like,
it rules.
Like it is the most
Troy
cringe.
Baker is queening out so
Oh,
hard.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't hang. I was like, I gotta turn this shit off immediately. And the thing was is that I liked it. I really enjoyed the gameplay. Was amazing.
Yeah,
I
good.
fucking loved the gameplay. The gameplay was great. I like that it was a little bit more player friendly. I loved all that shit. Every fucking cutscene, I was fucking like, ugh. It was awful, dude. I don't know how it was awful. It was
I'm
fucking
quite enjoying the story. I love how campy it is. You don't have a high
the
tolerance
doll,
of camp,
the
I think,
doll,
maybe?
the guy
I think
named
maybe
Doll
that's
Man.
what it is. Yeah.
The Doll Man? Are you fucking kidding me? Like a guy
He's a
who's
little
trapped in
annoying.
a doll named Doll Man. That shit pissed me off.
Well, that's not his name. I got the cutscene where you find out his history, and it turns out that's not it because
Okay.
that's not his real name. That's just the name Fragile gave him because he's like, well, my name's this. He's like, well, babe, what should I call you? Should I call you the she was gonna name him after some like human remains that were found in tar. I was like, no, Doll Man. That suits you more. It's like thought real fucking hard there, didn't you?
I like your Fragile is also Bjork. I love that. I love that your Fragile impression is also your Bjork impression.
Bjork is more like.
But it's so
Bjork is. The Swedish chef was a cute girl.
pop that pussy for a real one. Oh my god.
Fragile, like, as you will call you Doll Man.
Is Get Hard Man still in the movie?
Yeah, Get Hard Man.
Yeah,
I would actually.
Get Hard Man's great.
That guy does rock, dude. He's just fucking.
Also,
Did Hard Gay finally get a cameo?
Yeah.
I'm
Hell yeah.
pretty sure Kojima's only married to a woman because of social obligations. Because holy shit, this game is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, all of his games are really gay.
I think he's gay in the way that you're gay. In that.
No, I think he's like I think he's more gay in the way you're gay. Actually, he's really into like. Maybe he's like gummy. I mean, you get this at one point. You get this coffin that you can surf on tar on, and it fucking kicks ass.
Uh-huh.
But if you fall asleep on it, and this is an Easter egg for this.
Oh yeah, they kiss.
Yeah, but they kiss where like tentacles come out of both their mouths.
Yeah.
And they start wrapping around each
It's
other.
Yuri.
And
it's Yuri.
Like that is the most homoerotic thing
No,
I've
it's
ever
Yuri.
seen in a
That's
video
Yuri.
game.
That's male on male Yuri.
No, Yuri is this video I saw. It was a sequel to another video. There was this lady who does like wildlife rescue, and she's
No,
friends with
Yowie.
kids.
You're thinking of Yowie.
No, I'm
I
thinking
think
of
it's
Yuri
the wrong
right here.
word.
No,
Well, you're
I'm saying this is
describing-
male on male Yuri, not Yowie, which is what you would think it is, but it's not. When you get
Okay.
tentacles involved, it becomes Yuri.
No, listen. I saw there's this lady I follow.
No.
on
Ivy's
Instagram
looking
who
at
does
Ivy's
wildlife rescue.
No. See, this is a fundamental misunderstanding of what Yuri is.
I'm trying to give a good
Yuri
example of
is,
Yuri.
if anything,
Yeah.
a bench weathered, sitting in an open field
They always do this.
as wind billows through the grass.
Yeah.
And
No.
the idea of someone finding their lover there, that is Yuri.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
if
got a
you're
good
gay.
Yuri. Hang on here. There's this lady I follow on Instagram who does.
Oh, you're
wildlife
looking for a
rescue.
concrete example, but abstractually, that's what Yuri is. It's like this intense, like
You have
really
to watch the scene
lesbian-esque
to
I'm gonna start this
understand
story over from the
longing.
very beginning each time I get interrupted. So There's this lady I follow on Instagram
really?
who does wildlife rescue, and one
You,
of the things
the
she's
king
with
of
is a
interrupting.
beaver. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
for real?
There's this lady I follow on Instagram who does wildlife rescue.
Can you tell us about the lady
And-
that you follow on Instagram?
Yeah, there's this lady I follow on Instagram who does wildlife rescue.
You cocksucker.
You
How does
can't
that shit
interrupt me,
feel?
Marcos.
How does that feel? How does that feel? How does that feel? Go ahead.
There's this
continue,
lady I
continue.
follow on Instagram who does wildlife rescue, and one of the things she's rescued is a beaver named Bo, and Bo's a nice lady beaver. And there's this video of Bo at the river grabbing on the lady's arm with her, trying to bring her into the water with her. She's like, "Come swim with me." She's making her beaver sounds, and then she did a video recently where there's this lady I follow on Instagram who does wildlife rescue, and one of the things that she's rescued is this beaver named Bo.
I
So
have
there's
junk.
this lady.
It's junk bunk.
Shaggy, please just get through it or kill yourself. Those are the only two options.
I'm trying to. I'm really
Please
trying
stop
to.
doing that. Just
You're not
just
being
get to
very
where
cooperative.
I don't want to be
Sorry.
cooperative. Just get where you got to go
I'm
or
sorry,
kill
but
yourself.
You're not being very cooperative.
I'm
You're
not.
making
And
me
pussy
do
too.
this.
And Pussy It's Pussy Tuesday, by the way.
This lady I follow on Instagram who does wildlife rescue. And one
Good
Shaggy, if you start, I'm gonna
Sunday
mute. You're
morning.
muted. I'm muting your fucking ass.
lady I follow on
There, mute. He's muted. We now have to. We no longer have to. Yeah, we muted him. We don't have to hear the story anymore. We're done. I muted him. He's gone. It's over.
He's
It's
still going.
I don't,
There's
he
this
could
lady
keep going.
That Shogs follows on Instagram.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So I heard
Let's
from
check-
Ruben that there's this lady that Shogs follows on Instagram that does beaver content.
You know that reminds me of. I just
Yeah.
heard about this story about a guy who was talking about a lady who he follows on Instagram that does beaver content.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fucking. Let's see where he is on the story right now. Let's see. Let's unmute him. Let's see where
Let's
he's
check
tune
back
in.
in with
great
Shogs.
video of what was that, Ruben?
Oh, we have no idea where he
Oh,
tuned
we have
out
no
at
idea
then.
where he's at. Where he tuned out at. All right, let's see where he's back.
Rescues this female beaver named Bo, and it's really sweet because there's this video of Bo grabbing her by the arm with her little mouth gently and like trying to bring her into the river with her. She's like, "Come swim with me, come swim with me," but the lady couldn't. There's this lady I follow on Instagram who does wildlife rescue, and one of the creatures that she's rescued is this female beaver named Bo.
Okay,
There's
can
this
we
great
please
video
just get out of
Bo
this?
tugging
I
at
don't.
her sleeve, trying to get her to come in the river and swim with her, but she can't because the water's too cold. But there's a new video where she got a wetsuit. And so then Bo was excited and did the same thing, and she's able to swim with her, and it was the sweetest thing. And they were swimming together in the river, and it was a lady and a beaver. The beaver just really loved this lady, and that's Yuri.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Hey, I wasn't paying attention to any of that. Stop it! Stop it! No, stop it! Stop it!
What was
Stop
that?
it now!
That's not
please.
it. That's not what I'm looking for.
Oh my god!
what's
I
wrong,
can't
Marcus?
fucking believe this.
There we go. I found it. Found
You
it,
thought I was
everybody.
gonna get mad like you. You thought I was gonna blow up and lose track like you. You thought I was weak.
I
and
do.
disciplined
I
like
do.
you.
That's the show. This is a good episode because I'm fucking steaming hot right now. I'm
I
ready
will,
to,
Why
like,
you're trying to
expose
get me
myself.
mad?
I'm so angry right now. I'm so mad right now. It's all I'm saying is that Death
There's a
Stranding
lady on
2
Instagram.
reminds me of cats. It's the
You did
same.
wildlife rescue.
It's the same
Yeah.
thing. It's the same thing. It makes me feel. It's just gay. But not in a way that's homophobic. I don't mean this in a way where two men are kissing and
It's
that's
not
not
gay
gay.
in a homophobic way.
It's gay.
I'm homophobic in a gay way.
No, it's
Okay,
I
let's
don't know
really
how
get
to-
into this.
I just don't understand. There's no way for me to explain this, but there are things that are just so
Talk about this
cringe.
thing too, just for everybody at home. Maybe
Yeah,
lost
it's
track.
cringe.
Yeah,
It's
for
extremely
anybody that hasn't been able to keep up and pay attention. Now
Yeah.
we're in the lab. We're listening to what kind of homophobic or homoerotic Marcos is or isn't.
What the
No.
fuck kind of homophobic Marcos is this? And,
No,
and
I'm
Can you layer the
They
sounds?
HomieVulgaris homophobic.
I can
Marcos.
layer the
He has
sounds.
sex with men, but
Can you
doesn't
play
like
the Luigi
queer
nutting
culture.
over this sound?
Please, stop it.
Perhaps.
No, don't do that. This is where it gets bad audio. Now this is bad.
Oh, boo-hoo, there's 2 minutes left.
Well, we gotta read the Patreons too. We gotta read.
Yeah, I like that slow build-up.
Now, I got some creak and door sound effects going here. That's pretty good.
The
I've lost
bubbling.
TJ Ivy
I've
is
lost complete control of the show.
spinning some fire right now.
I've completely lost control of this stupid ass show. We can't. It doesn't matter that we rebrand. There's no way I can. How do we take this into into a studio? You know what I'm saying? How would we morning Zuku this? How could we possibly do any? How can we go any further than this? You know what I'm saying? And now Shoggy's playing what he wants to play on his through his
Playing
speakers.
haunted house sounds.
Yeah. This is I'm gonna.
That was
fucking
great.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I don't know what Shogs was playing because I
Playing
can't really
Haunted
make it
House.
out over his microphone, but mine all came through great.
And now everyone's playing stuff on their phone.
Is that a chainsaw?
No, it's
Haunted house sounds.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. That's great. It's a falling pipe sound.
As the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
I hate this. How did we go? Hold on. What I was doing was an actual bit that you were contributing to, Ruben, and now you're just mic spamming.
Yeah.
I could be hitting the pickle. I could be hitting the pickle Rick button over and over right now, and it would do no different.
Ivy, please read the Patreon so we can get
Absolutely,
the fuck out of here, please.
avec plaisir.
If you break faith with what you know,
Shoggy, please.
I don't care about
You don't-
that.
You don't care about James Baldwin?
No.
No.
Wow. Problematic. All right.
Yeah,
No.
tell him you'd rather hear Martin Luther
He's not
King.
as cool as
Sorry,
Alec
I'm
Baldwin.
problematic. You know,
that's
call
like saying you don't
call
care
me
about-
problematic the way I'm about to read out these Patreons that paid for all of this.
Unfortunately.
Starting this week with Fuzzy Nalgas,
Money was-
White Daddy, aka how about you 3D print some hoes on your dick, bitch? I know you were with people at Thanksgiving who were on this podcast. Change your name. Somewhere Systems, Steven Savignano, Jonathan Weber, Jade, Chuklin Feskatch, or CHO Oglin. Okay, wait, maybe it's CH Oglin Feskatch. J J J J J J J J J J J J J. Kiefer, Spiders with Lidars. Casio, who, by the way, sold me Fent. Great deals. Grungus
Casio,
pointing.
I think Casio's,
Grungus plucking a stump fungus while thoughtless. Carrie is doing her best. Scuba Steve's father, prisoner of peace. Marin, leading journalist of the Marin Report. I do actually listen to the Marin Report.
She's
now.
up for a
it's
Pulitzer, I'm pretty sure.
The only
fantastic.
It's the only podcast I listen to.
It's the only podcast
my
about a podcast.
Yeah.
It's great. It's incredible.
Ripstone, all chunk, no bunk.
All chunk.
Griselda Noises. Persona de Jesus. Kinsey Lay. Billy Egregore. Zoller System. $10 more to the Gorilla Chow Fund. James Gilbreath. Jiren, the Chiral Spectre Strikes Again. Midwest Maker. Briggy. Lesbian Actual, a.k.a. Grey Market MILF. Le Persona de Satan. Slutty Nut Butter. Sorry, Slutty Butt Nutter. There we go. Chris Wade. She schism on my
plain
prism till I
Jimmy.
jism. Fred Sharman. Andrew Morgado. He Devil in France. This one's just the alphabet spelled out. So I'm not gonna read that, but it's just the alphabet. So I'm gonna say that's the alphabet. The shareholders, call me maybe Alexa Play. The boys are back in town. Gabriel Brody, world's largest micro peen huss. The Sam Chortler Limit. Brian H, Miss Bird, Jim Schmungus, Cody Hewitt, Nightmare. Super Mailboy 64. Marie, world's largest Margot peen huss. And coming up on page 2, we've got Sicaria de Duendes, Augur. Even smaller micro peanuts, A Bag of Sand, Doug M, Lee Elliott, Cha-Cha Slides, Soccer Legnar, Previously Gay Son, Solidus MILF, Laura, Joe Cassidy, Names, Santa's Creature, oh my god, it's Jason Korn, oh, Frank Jeff C, Sadish Radish, The Homies Shop Steward, Shara Kunk with Chunk Bunkford. Okay. The Tarquin, Mariko Galilea, Santa's favorite MILF, Green World, Super Deformed, is dedicated to the brave Mujahideen fighters of Afghanistan.
Yes. Yes.
Twat Snatch
I
Beaver.
can't believe that never even came up during the Rambo episode that we didn't
Yeah.
even mention that. I guess
Yeah, it came up. It came up late. It came up this week.
Yeah, but also that's
we
not
still
in
had
the-
it on the brain. Honestly,
You know that that's not in the movie, right?
no, it's not on the movie.
Yeah,
it's
not
totally
in the movie.
fake.
It's fake. It's a complete fabrication. That
No,
little
it's in a movie.
No, it's not. It's a fabrication. It says, thanks to all of the service members who fight in Afghanistan or something like that. But it's not dedicated to the Mujahideen. It's literally, yeah, it's crazy. To the brave people of Afghanistan.
Feel.
is
Oh
what it says.
man,
Ain't
I
shit
hate
show
you
title
now.
enjoyer.
I love that
Cat.
was real. It's not real now. I don't Love Andy.
Shit keeps on slipping out of my butthole.
Oh, wait. All right, sorry.
V,
Misread where I was
DJ
going.
Hogan, Viskio, Fuck Cheech, watch me use these prehensile nipples to prepare your fugu. Chris Watson, Florian Illebauer, Steffi F, Nephilim, I hardly know him, Kaiju 4, Rayan, Elderberries, Andrew Kotrakos, Lauren Frazier, and rounding us out this week, that's my dick.
Hell yeah. Creaming on my
Feeling mad
dick.
spicy about that.
I'm mad spicy about people creaming on my dick.
All right, remember everybody. SpongeBob, big guy, SquarePants, okay.
Pants okay. SpongeBob,
Yeah.
big guy. Pants okay.
Pants okay, yeah.
I tried the
Anyways.
SpongeBob meal from Burger King.
Yeah, how was it?
Pants okay, that's how it was.
Pants okay. All right. Anyways,
No, they got a Grinch meal at McDonald's with pickle salt.
you're a fucking Grinch meal. Die.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity